Well, fancy meeting you here. Welcome to this video. This is the first video of many. This is going to be my first full playthrough video of StoneBlock 3, a mod pack I've been really looking forward to playing. And so I'm going to be doing a first impressions, my thoughts and feelings about this mod pack, and kind of a new player experience. I am a big fan of modded Minecraft. I stream it a lot on my Twitch channel. So with me doing this, my audience on YouTube will get to experience me playing through a mod pack. Now let's get into it. So here, we're going to jump into single player. We're going to name it New Beginnings, Survival, Normal, leave the cheats off, more world options. I'm guessing because it's a stone block, it's probably already got its own generated world. So we're just going to go in and hit create world. Okay, this is the world that we just spawned into. So I figured out that this is a starting room. So if we come up to the portal, StoneBlock portal, this is where we choose where we start. In the previous version of this mod pack, StoneBlock 2, you started in a box. And now they've added different kind of worlds that you can start from. We've got cave, the dripping caves, lushed house, lushed mineshaft, and just regular mineshaft intersection. So I think just to kind of pay homage to the previous StoneBlock map, I think we will start with the original. We hit create. Well, yep, let's just break my knees. Okay, so we get a quest book. Starting, check marks. Okay. This mod pack is placed entirely within an underground world with no surface. As you travel further from your spawn point, you will come across dungeons, caves, and eventually a ring of nether and end. Every player has their own dimension spawning at 0, and has their own rings. Okay, so we've got our own little center piece, and as we go out, we're going to be finding more mobs as we expand out. When we go into the nether rings, we will find wither entities that we can kill, and then the end, and so on and so forth. You can teleport to another player. Yeah, we don't need that. Okay, so apparently you don't need... Okay, for starters, that is a lot of items. Project E, that's handy. Power, that's good. I like power. That's a really good way to generate power and transport it. If we keep going down, dark utilities, stone chests, industrial foregoing, iron furnaces, that's another good mod that we can use. Britannia, that's awesome. More Britannia. That looks like, yep, more Britannia. There's a lot of Britannia. A lot of Britannia. Which is kind of counterproductive because Britannia is a plant-based mod and we are underground surrounded by stone. Okay, what else we got? Mechanism. Yes, I absolutely love mechanism. And when mechanism isn't in a mod pack, I resort to thermal expansion, or I think it's changed its name now. But thermal and mechanism, they're really good. I haven't really jumped into immersive engineering. Refined storage, that's what I'm looking for. Refined storage is what we want. between applied logistics and refined storage, I prefer refined storage. It's a little simpler to kind of wrap your head around. So that's normally what I lean towards because it's easy to get started. Create, I haven't really jumped into that mod either, so hopefully in this series I'll be able to learn more and jump into mods that I haven't previously learnt. XNet, that's a great mod as well. Blood Magic, I need to learn a bit more about that. Okay, so I'm guessing you're an absolute tank if we can punch stone into pebbles. And this cobblestone. Quests. Okay. Okay. That works. A building gadget straight off. Ah, here we go. So, with these quest-based mod packs, this is where you will get a lot of resources. As you work through them, for example, you will get a random reward as you progress through and crafting all of these different items. You will get a random reward. Sometimes that can be good. Sometimes they won't be very good or helpful at all. So you kind of have to roll the dice. And in doing so, you unlock and progress through this. It unlocks more quest lines that you can work through. So doing it that way is not a bad thing. So if we get started here and collect enough stones, well, I think they're called pebbles. Yeah, stone pebbles. So if we get enough stone pebbles, then we can start moving forward through these quests. So instead of all these tedious sections, I think we're going to do a lot of jump cuts until we kind of get things organized, established, and moving forward. So when there's something tedious, I'll cut that out just so you guys don't get bored. So this will probably be a little tedious to begin with. So I'll come back to you guys when I've collected enough pebbles. Okay, so I've cleared out a little bit of space and I've got enough cobblestone so we can start working through some of these quests. Start making stuff like this crafting table. It won't, this quest won't complete until you place the crafted item in your inventory. I found that out with one of the other mod packs that I play on my own. I found that, yeah, it doesn't register that you've crafted the item until you place it in your inventory. So we now have a crafting table. So if we go up to quests, that quest is complete. So now we can redeem reward. And we got a tape measure. That is actually very handy. Okay, okay, I dig it. Okay, so we're going to place the crafting table right here. So what is next on the quests? You can make a stone chest. One of the tips in this bottom corner while the world loaded said that the answers can always be found in the quest book. So, Get started. Okay, we go to chest. The mod stone chest adds stone chests. Obviously, fascinating. All stone chests work identically to normal chests. Okay. Okay, so has stone parts. 2 stone. Actually, can we just use... Okay. Cobblestone parts. If we hit U on the keyboard, it shows you what that item can be used for. So 4 of them, if we hold shift and then hold that X, it places the items in here, which allows us to craft. Okay, so if we put that down, collect our reward, we got a chocolate cake. Well, that's 4 chocolate cakes. Oh, even better. Even better. So that is our food situation sorted for right now. Because we don't have a source of food right now. So that is a big win. If we go into our next quest, making a crook, a stone crook, which is 4 stone rods, which is just 2 cobblestone on top of each other. So we're basically making sticks with stone, pretty much. So by the looks of it, we just need a few more pieces of cobblestone, which is easy enough. We can just break some more stone with our bare fists, because we're just absolutely tank like that. Okay, that should be enough. And that should give us the crook we need. And we shall accept that. We don't need that module. Pretty pipes. Okay. So we don't need the building gadget right now, because, well, it doesn't have any energy, so we can't actually use it in the first place. Okay, so we have our crook. And it gives you a physical quest book, which we don't really need right now, but it's good to save it for later, because there is always a quest book in your top left-hand corner of your inventory screen. Okay. What is next? Hammer. Okay, so we can make a stone hammer. Okay. So I'm probably going to be right back once I've collected a lot more cobblestone. Okay, so I've collected up a lot more cobblestone. So this should give us a pretty good start. There we go. So if we make some more sticks, our next quest item is a stone hammer. And in doing that, what are we going to get? We got something that we don't need right now. 6 redstone comparators. Okay. So the hammer, the stone hammer crushes mined blocks, dropping a more granulated block. Okay, so in theory now, we can use this as basically a pickaxe. Instead of getting pebbles from it, it gives us straight cobblestone. Okay. I can see us getting a lot more done now that we've got this. And with doing this, we're able to make a lot more of these hammers. Makes fast work and expanding our little home here. What is next? Seeds. Using a crook on dirt has a chance of dropping any of these seed items. Okay. Grass seeds will be good later on when we have a bigger area and we can actually start spawning passive mobs, so we can have a kind of a meatier food source instead of most likely living off carrots, beetroot, and potatoes. Saplings. You can get saplings from mining dirt with a crook. Okay, so these two quest completed. Ah, so there's standalone quests here. Compressed gravel, I'll take that. Hammer stone to get gravel. Hammer gravel to get dirt. And dirt to sand, and sand to dust. Okay, so if we take them and give them a bit of a hammer. It's another quest reward. And okay. Ooh. It's quite an interesting sapling we got straight away. Okay. So we have a sauceberry. I think that's how you pronounce it. Yeah, sauceberry. Plants in a pot. I'll keep that. We've only got one of them, one of them, one of them. Need to go in there. Spruce, that's handy. Got one of them. Okay, so we have a few options now. But unfortunately, we don't exactly have a way to get water just yet. So I'm going to need to clear out another big section. I'll get back to you guys after I do that. Okay, on a random note, I was just making lots of stone rods. And I just got a holy stick of wood divining. 0 uses left. It is a placeable item. But in a crafting situation, it classes as just a stick. So I'm not exactly sure what it is, because it has a funny name. So I think right now, I don't want to risk using it, just in case it kills me. I don't want to lose any of the few items that I do have, but I think leaving it in that chest for right now is my best call. Okay, back to mining. Okay, so I have collected a load of cobblestone right here. So we will collect the compressed dirt. We'll probably get the sand and then the dust as well. Andesite. If you mine either up or down far enough, you'll reach a layer of andesite. Beyond this is deep slates, and only then is there bedrock. Okay. So I can mine out, but there is a ceiling and there is a floor to this world, which is good. So we can accept this one. So it gives us one of everything. This one gives us random one. What are we going to get? Magneto. Okay, let's put them away. we'll keep that dirt for emergencies. Okay. Magnetar. So this will be the start of our power generation. Once we get a cobble gen, then we can get a crucible. I'm pretty sure that crucibles are a thing. Auto hammer automatically crushes materials down using the hammer based on the tier of hammer. So you put a hammer inside it and it does the same thing as what that hammer does in my inventory. It just breaks things down. What are some ways that we can make lava? Okay, so Tinker's Construct might be our best and only bet to get lava this early on. Chickens, it's like one-off bucket. So chickens are a thing. Elemental chickens. Lava crystal. Okay, so right now lava isn't our best source. So this might not be able to be used until a little later. But if we go grout, clay, how is clay made? Ah, they have drippers. So if we click that, ooh. Okay. So in this map, we can kind of see. So by that, that's plains biome. Plains biome. So there is a huge structure. I think when we get enough resources, we should attempt to tunnel to one of these to see if there's any major waypoints. Claim some chunks. These are now mine. Okay, so we are going to just get some more resources going. We'll get some sand. And now we have dust. So if we go into here, we can claim these rewards. More of them and more of them. So if we uncompress these, plenty of dust there. So we don't have a regular sapling yet. So we can put the dust in there for now. And we don't need the sand. Sand can go in there as well. So I think right now I'm going to make a lot more gravel and then turn the gravel into dirt and then collect a heap of saplings, seeds, and items I can use for food. Right now, this saturation is going down quickly. And yes, we have the chocolate cakes, but they will only last a certain amount of time. So we will get to it. Okay, so I have just completely filled this chest with lots of saplings. We've got another wheat seed, so that'll be handy. Finally got a carrot. We can plant a lot of these when we find out through the quest book the best way to get water. Water collection. So we'll see how that goes. You can get water by right-clicking a cauldron with leaves or saplings. Ooh. And lava. You can make lava by using the fire plow on stone for some time. Ha! Okay, so we get through a little bit of Tinkers once we get our first logs. We can move on to sieves, resources, and then we can go up and actually water, lava, cobble generating. I think this is great. This whole beginning getting started, I think it's a great way to start a new mod pack, especially for those new players who haven't done a modded playthrough before. I think this is perfect. So this is where I'm going to end off the first video. So I appreciate everybody who took the time out of their day to watch this video. It means a lot to me, and hopefully there is a lot more of these to come. I will be doing these once a week at this stage because I am still learning the basics of editing. So each week it might be a little late, a little early, but nonetheless, they will be once a week. So without further ado, if you enjoyed this video in particular, I really do appreciate any likes or subscriptions that you guys would like to give this channel. And if you're still watching at this point, there's probably a video up on the screen somewhere suggesting another video, whether it's what YouTube thinks you should watch next or another one of my videos. I appreciate everybody's support on this channel. And without further ado, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.